Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Tuesday baseball on the show. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Miami Marlins. First pitch coming your way next.
If you enjoy my content, please like and subscribe and comment and become a member today.
Chris, he's looking for a bounce back this season.
Yeah, and I think this guy understands that if he doesn't make quicker adjustments and show improvement, that the patience that his manager has will not last as long as it did last year. So we'll see if he can get off to a great start. Perhaps the work that he did in the offseason will show good results early on, but he's got to get out of the gates going strong, or else he may find himself in the bullpen or back in the minor leagues.
And the pitch. Monty Irvin, the next to hit, takes ball one. The 1-0. Pulls that one foul. Here's a 1-1. They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And here it comes. Struck him out looking. Hank Thompson steps into the box. Homered last night, added another hit as well. And that's in there for strike one. Willis, a former Rookie of the Year, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a cutter, and he occasionally uses a curve. Here comes a pitch. Cold strike right there. Going 2 now. Good eye right there.
1-2.
Upstairs.
It's a good take.
One down, base is empty. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. That's inside. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Well, he should get some fist bumps when he gets back into the dugout, because even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. And this is a long haul where you're trying to get that pitch count up as early as possible. So gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see what's working for this pitcher or not. But I tell you what, it's a nice job right there.
Willie Mays stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. One of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. And that one fouled off. The pitch.
Hike.
And that one almost got him. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Fortes makes the grab, and that's the inning. Giants down in order. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Back after this on the show. Welcome back. And pitching in this game, Juan Marichal. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
Now the third baseman, Miguel Cabrera. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. There's a strike.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
On the ground to the left. Crawford throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. And time down for the Marlins lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Giancarlo Stanton.
And Boog, he was a force over the last month. An OPS over 1,000. Man, just really dialed in at the plate right now. So capable of doing major damage every time he steps in the box. Tell you what, I always enjoy watching this guy do his thing.
Luis Arias stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Soft contact in the air. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the right fielder,
Now it's the veteran outfielder, Gary Sheffield. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Next offering way upstairs. Good eye right there. And he walked him.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. In there for strike 1. One of the things to remember about Giancarlo Stanton, only 6 players took fewer games to reach 350 career homers. That's impressive. Now the 0-1. They say it went.
No ball. 2 strikes.
The pitch. That one is upstairs.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Sheffield off of first with 2 away. Swings and misses. Struck him out. 1 left for Miami. We played an inning. No score. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Orlando Cepeda. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Willis back to work. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's a big power threat. Willie Mays. First pitch, not close. The 1-0. Slider misses outside. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
Swing and a base hit. Cepeda coming around third. He will score, and it's 1-0.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
And that'll bring up Brandon Crawford. Ball one, no strikes. Kicks and fires.
Ball two. 2 balls, no strike.
That clips the corner. Brandon Crawford, a kid who grew up a Giants fan. His dad had season tickets at Candlestick Park, and then at, what was it initially, Pac Bell Park.
No, that's
and another ball.
3-1.
Runner at first with no outs here. At the belt and fires. Got him. 1 out. And now it's Wilmer Flores. And that one off the outside edge. And the 1-0. Late on that fastball.
1-1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Step off, throw to first. Mays back in on a dive. One now. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Over to Wendell. There's 1. Over to first. That's 2. Nicely done. 1-6-3, and that will end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We head to the bottom of the second. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
The center fielder.
The wind and the pitch. Hit on the ground to the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering, and quickly one away in the second.
Batting 6. The first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
And now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit. Hitless at 4 at bats yesterday. First
No.
pitch just misses. Marshall,
ball,
he
no
has a
strike.
reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. And he hits a ground ball right side. Takes it himself. And a couple of quick outs.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Joey Wendell stands in now and watches strike one. Now 1-1. How much
One
of
ball,
the
one
ability
strike.
to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Willie Mays makes the play. Miami down in order, and it remains 1-0. New inning getting started. Here's the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Number 7, J.D. Davis.
And he deals. And there's a ball. Davis goes 6 feet 3 inches, 29 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2014. The 1-0. Hard hit, right side. Slings to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Joey Bart.
Here's Joey Bart now. Went deep in the ball game last night. Bart, former top prospect for the Giants, and now Buster Posey's replacement. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch comes up empty. That's strike two. And now 1-2. And now it's 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Now this is in the air down the line. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Now here is Monty Irvin on the ground to third. Now 2 out.
Up next is John.
Here's Thompson to hit now.
Thompson.
First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
Next offering is fouled back. So now 1-2. Squirts away a little bit. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 1 left for San Francisco. They lead it 1-0. Back here at Lone Depot Park as we go to the last of the 3rd. And at the plate for Miami, Jesus Sanchez. Marshall back to work. Sanchez in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. The next offering misses, and that is ball 1. And delivers outside. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Nick Fortes, the next up for the Marlins. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Righty to the plate. Just missed.
2-0 to count.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. There's a strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That's in there, and a full count now.
Full count.
The wind of the pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And a swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Cabrera now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swings and misses, and a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
It's just some places we go. It's just some whips we roll. Oh, always we know. Just some things we show. Oh, cool hat trick. Watch me backspin off the Atlas. Past tense.
Back here in Miami, start of the 4th. Here's some real power at the plate. Willie Mays. The pitch.
You can talk metrics and all that stuff, but no matter what, I think Willie Mays is the greatest defensive center fielder the game's ever
2 balls, no strikes to count.
And just to touch on May's defensive ability, there isn't a ball he couldn't get to or a throw he couldn't make. He was an artist out there in the outfield.
Next one misses, and it's 3-0. And Singy, if you factor in May's 660 career homers and the .301 batting average on top of his defense, we might just be looking at the greatest all-around player in Major League history. Here's a 3-0.
Ahoy!
That's in there. 3-2 now.
Well, these Giants showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
The kick, the 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Kicks and deals. And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass.
That's a nice at bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
And now the first baseman, Orlando Cepeda. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. That one's in there, 0-1. Check swing, no appeal.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
The pitch. And downstairs.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Two 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Nobody out, runner at first. Goes down looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Mays, batting with one down, takes a strike. There's a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
And now the lefty. That one missed. The 1-2. Way inside, gets out of the way. Next one just misses, and the count's full.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
On the ground, could be two. Fires to second for one. And their second double play of the day will end the fourth. Nothing doing here this half. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Giants 1 and the Marlins nothing. And welcome back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Luis Arias. The wide to kick the pitch. On the ground, Flores whips it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder,
Gary Sheffield, the next up for the Marlins. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. First offering in the dirt.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And that one is lifted in the air. Mays has it sized up. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Giancarlo Stanton, certainly a physical presence, and Chris, one of the more imposing guys at the plate in the entire sport.
He's a force, and I think it's scary for pitchers thinking about making a mistake to him because you know you're not going to get that baseball back. He hits the ball so hard, you don't even have to watch him swing. You can just close your eyes and listen and know exactly who it is that hit the ball.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. And a pitch. That's in there, and a count 1-2.
Oh, and you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
The throw to first, and that is that. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They trail here 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, here's Brandon Crawford.
the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
And a pitch. Ball one there.
Too low.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Wilmer Flores, the next Giant to hit. He's 0 for 1. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And here it comes.
Hee-haw!
And a count 1-2. This one high in the air to left center. Chisholm ranges to his right, snags it on the run. One away.
The third baseman, number 7, J.D.
Now it's J.D. Davis. Grounded out his first time. And that's in there for strike one.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
In for a strike, and it's 0-2.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And that skips in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position. Well, he used the slow curve very effectively right there. He just spun it up to the plate and had his guy way out front. Not only a good pitch, but a really good job of setting it up.
This is Joey Bart. Doubled in his first AB. That's down and in. There's the strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Crawford leads off first with 2 down to the inning. On the ground to third. They take the force out number 3. So the Giants leave 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
From the mud, I'm talking about the.
Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter now, Jazz Chisholm Jr. The wind of the pitch.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Chop to third. Davis. Jump throw. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
No outs. Runner at first. And now for the Marlins, Garrett Cooper. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And the righty deals. In the air, right field. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
The pitch. And a swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Pitch misses there, and it's 2-2. Move to first, and he's back in there. Two. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that's the first out.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Here's Joey Wendell. In there, and it's 0-1. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
And the right-hander deals. Swung on, belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it's gone. Home run. He'll touch them all. 3rd home run of the season. It's 2-1.
This outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
And now, Jesus Sanchez. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Check swing, but he went too far. Slider right there. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Nick Fortes, the next up for the Marlins. Struck out swinging his first time. Off the mark there, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
And the pitch. And he pumps it a strike. The 1-1. And that one missing low. The 2-1. That's a little bit low. Sanchez, the base runner at first with 1 out.
That's
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
The third baseman, number 24, Miguel.
Now the third baseman, Miguel Cabrera. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
That's in there, and that is strike 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
0-1. Good eye in that spot.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
1-2.
And 1-2. Two on, 1 out. And it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a chopper down the line, and it's foul. Comes a 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
So first and second with 2 outs. Luis Ariz stands in. There's a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
First and second, 2 down. Next offering misses, and that's ball 1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Falling behind 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two outs.
Ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
now a full count.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
2 outs, a couple of base runners at first and second. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Right-hander kicks, deals. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Two on, 2 outs. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Righty delivers. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Well, he's normally going to fill up the strike zone and really limit base runners, but his command in this one just seems off out there. A lot more walks than he's used to giving up.
So 2 down. Now here is Gary Sheffield. First pitch, and he just misses.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
And there's the strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
The pitch. And a count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Here comes a pitch. Stays alive. Here's a 1-2. Got him swinging. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We're through 5. It's the Marlins 2 and the Giants 1. Back here in Miami, all set for the top of the 6th. Now, Monty Irvin.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
The wind of the pitch. Line drive and foul ball.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And he deals. And strike 2.
0-2.
Down the line towards the corner. Sanchez ranging after it. Makes a nice running catch. And there's 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left. Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
Thompson in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Foul ball there. And there's the strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Here's a 1-2. Now a fly ball to right center. Chisholm has this one sized up and puts the squeeze on that. And there's 2 down.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Mays stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
1 ball, no strike.
Next one is off the plate, and it's 2-0. And that's outside. Orlando Cepeda waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with one swing if he gets the chance.
3-0 down. That's through there for a strike.
Take it all the way on 3-0 right there, and as a hitter, you're saying, why couldn't I get that pitch earlier in the count when I'm looking to swing?
And a foul ball left side.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
Line drive, base hit.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And here is Orlando Cepeda. First pitch just misses. Cepeda measures 6 feet 2 inches. More than 2,000 hits in his career. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. The pitch. And that's outside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
That's off the mark, and it's 3-0.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. He's painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
And that one hammered. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Mays headed for the plate. Cut off. Now a throw home. And he's in there as a run scores.
Picks himself up an RBI. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Man at second here with 2 away. Willie Mays now at the plate. He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone. First and second, 2 outs. And the batter will be the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. And what you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. JT Shagwar, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Oker getting loose as well. The 0-1. Swing and a pop-up. Wendell has it sized up. Drops into the glove. And that's the 3rd out. Giants get a run on the RBI double. 2-2 game. And welcome back. Now it's the DH, Giancarlo Stanton.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Marshall back to work. Giancarlo Stanton, who won the National League MVP in 2017 and then was traded immediately to the New York Yankees.
Yeah, the last 2 players to win the MVP and then be traded were both traded to the New York Yankees. Alex Rodriguez, Giancarlo Stanton.
The 1-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Chris, and remember, Giancarlo Stanton won the 2016 Home Run Derby at Petco Park.
Yeah, he made that place look like a wiffle ball field.
Hard hit, left field, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And up next for Miami, Jazz Chisholm Jr. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Foul ball. The 0-2. That misses off the outside edge.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Stanton gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And a ball evens the count.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are...
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Garrett Cooper, the next up for the Marlins.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Kicks and deals. That catches the outside corner. 1-2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
No, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Now it's going to be Joey Wendell. Pitch misses inside. Ball one.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Swing and a miss. And a count even at 1.
One strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. Caught him looking for the K. Marlins leave one. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, JT Jaguar. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Stepping in, Wilmer Flores. And a pitch. And takes low for ball one.
Well, these Giants finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
And a 1-1. And a foul ball. Right-handed reliever. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. On the ground to short, Wendell.